There once lived a young seeker who had traveled far and wide, across mountains and deserts, in search of wisdom. He had read countless books, met many teachers, and learned many doctrines. Yet deep within, he felt an emptiness that no knowledge could fill. One day, after years of wandering, he heard about a wise master who lived by a quiet river. The master was said to have no disciples, no riches, and no interest in fame, yet those who met him left transformed. The seeker decided to visit. When he arrived, the master was sitting beneath an old fig tree, gazing at the flowing water. The seeker bowed and said, "Master, I have come to learn from you. My mind is full of questions, and my heart feels like an empty cup waiting to be filled." The master smiled faintly and motioned for him to sit. "Then let us have tea," he said. He brought out 2 cups, poured tea for the seeker, and then, to the young man's astonishment, kept pouring. The tea spilled over the rim, dripped onto the table, and trickled to the floor. "Stop, master," cried the seeker. "The cup is full. No more will fit in." The master set the teapot down and looked at him gently. "So it is with you," he said. "You come seeking wisdom, yet your mind is already overflowing, with opinions, fears, expectations, and memories. How can I fill your cup when it's already full?" The seeker looked down, embarrassed. "Then should I empty it?" he asked quietly. The master nodded. "Yes. Empty it, not just of what you think you know, but of what you think you lack." The seeker frowned. "What do you mean?" The master smiled and began to speak softly, his voice blending with the murmur of the river. "Whatever happens in your life," he said, "no matter how troubling things might seem, do not enter the neighborhood of despair. Even when all doors remain closed, God will open up a new path only for you. Be thankful. It is easy to be thankful when all is well. But a true lover is thankful not only for what he has been given, but also for what he has been denied." The seeker listened carefully, but his heart ached. "Master, I have lost so much," he whispered. "I have been denied love, friendship, peace. How can I be thankful for the emptiness?" The master stood and motioned for him to follow. They walked to the riverbank where a clay cup floated near the edge. The master picked it up and showed it to him. "Look closely," he said. "This cup is light because it carries nothing. It floats because it is empty. If it were full of sand or stones, it would sink. So it is with your heart. When it is heavy with attachments, it cannot rise. But when it is empty, truly empty, it can float freely in the current of love." The seeker watched the water ripple around the cup. For the first time, he noticed how the river flowed without resistance, around stones, through reeds, even over sharp rocks, and yet remained calm, always moving forward. "Master," he said slowly, "are you saying my emptiness is not my weakness?" The master's eyes gleamed. "It is your strength. Your emptiness is not the absence of love, it is the space where divine love wishes to enter. But you must stop calling it loneliness or loss. Call it preparation." They stood in silence, watching the sunset paint the river gold. The seeker felt something shift inside him, a quiet gratitude he couldn't explain. The master spoke one last time. "Remember, child, every closed door, every unanswered prayer, every moment of silence has its purpose. You are being shaped. Do not despair. The beloved empties your cup only so he may fill it with something better." The seeker bowed deeply. For the first time in his long journey, he felt peace, not because his cup had been filled, but because he had finally learned how to keep it open. The 7th rule of love reminds us that despair is a veil, not reality. When life empties our hearts, it is not punishment, but preparation. The cup must be emptied before it can be filled again. The heart must be cleared before divine love can dwell within it. To be thankful not just for what you receive, but for what is withheld, that is the highest form of love, and the deepest wisdom of the soul.